What everyone, welcome back to another video. And as you guys can see, we are going to be taking this huge machine because we're going to go camping underwater. As you guys can see, I also have my suit ready, my scuba suit and this thing ready to go underwater and camp for the first time. I am super excited, you guys, but if you guys are excited as well, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and let's begin with the video. First things first is that we got to get this thing on the trailer so we can get it on the water. And I think I'm going to take my ram. No, this is a GMC, I think. Yeah, I think this is a GMC. We're gonna be taking this thing because we're gonna go pick up a trailer, because if we actually take that, driving to the ocean, it's gonna take forever. It's probably gonna take like 2 days. So we gotta go and get this trailer because it is gonna be way faster if we just put it onto our trailer and take it over to the ocean where we're gonna be camping today. But yeah, this is actually going to be my first time camping. Let me know if you guys have gone camping underwater. But let me just check my map just to make sure I am going the right way. And okay, so we are going the right way. We just gotta make a left turn on this intersection right here. Blinkers are on, the road is clear, and we can make this turn. All right, so I think we can go through the back of the trailer store and go through the car wash. I think that would be a really fast way to get there. It's kind of like a little shortcut instead of going down the road and crossing the intersection. But I don't know if I mentioned this in my last video, but look at the greenery in this game. I love when it's so green. It makes the map look so much more colorful. But here we are at the trailer store. We're actually gonna see which trailers we're gonna pick up because I actually don't know which one is going to fit with that giant machine. So let's see, we have a trailer right here, but it is way too long, so let's not pick up this one. There's another one right here, but I feel like it's still a little bit too long. And oh, look at this one. Oh, I think this is perfect because look, it even comes with ramps. I think we're gonna go with this one. Yeah, if not, then we'll just come back for one of these. But let me get back in my truck, let me hop in, turn this bad boy around, and let's get it connected to the trailer so we can start making our way to the ocean, which I think the camper should be right down there. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. I mean, I can't. But let's make a left turn on this intersection just like so. But look at this, we got quite a setup today. I really wanted to bring the TRX, but the issue with the TRX is that TRX is gonna have way too much power. But as you guys can see, it is currently 9 p.m. The sun is pretty hot today. Apparently it's gonna hit like over 100 degrees or something, so I might even have to wear some sunscreen. I don't know, but we're gonna try to do all of this before the afternoon, because once the afternoon hits, I want to make sure I am inside the camper and ready to go to sleep, or at least rest. I'll probably watch some TV. Alrighty everyone, we are now back to my house. And what is that? Is that a building? What am I looking at right there? I think they are just trees. Oh yeah, they're just trees. They just haven't spawned in yet. Alright, I thought I was getting hacked, but we are now back. Let me actually kind of like park this thing on my driveway, and oh my goodness, I almost ended up hitting my truck. But let's see, how do we get this thing on? So first things first is we gotta put the ramps down. So the ramps are going down, and now we're gonna get into this thing, hop in, and look at this. Yo, this thing is sick. I should probably close this. Wait, how can I close this? Can I close this? I think I have to go outside. Hold on. Oh no, it's rolling back. Oh no, do not roll back. Uh-oh, that could have been really bad, because if this thing would have rolled back, it would have fallen all the way down here. Oh my goodness, what a close call. But let me quickly close this. How can I close this? Okay, and then F. Okay, so we got this thing closed up. Let me hop in and let me turn it on so we can get this thing loaded up on the trailer. So let me turn right here. Oh, this thing is super weird. This is actually my first time driving this. This is actually kind of confusing, because if you try to move to the left, it goes to the right. All right, I'm gonna try to get it on top of the trailer like this. Come on. Oh no, nope, I don't think that's gonna work. All right, this is going to be attempt number 2. So attempt number 2 going in 3, 2, and 1. Come on, go. Come on, get on top. No. Okay, so that was kind of a fail. I'm just gonna cut to when I'm on this thing. Alrighty everyone, I think I am perfectly on the trailer. I'm gonna turn this thing off and let me get out of this thing because it is super hard to maneuver. So we're gonna pull up the ramps, and I think we are now ready to make our way to the underwater camper. I hope you guys are excited. So let me carefully back this thing up just like so without hitting my TRX, and let me also turn on my emergency lights just to make sure that everyone knows that I am carrying a huge load. But I think I'm gonna turn right here. I just gotta be careful and make sure I don't fall down there into the mudding pit. But I think this is going to be a solid turn. Look at that. Let's see how we are doing on time. Let me see. Oh my goodness, it's already 1 p.m. What the heck? Yo, you guys, time flies so fast. But right now we are on our way to the campsite. But let's see if we're going the right way. And okay, we're going the right way. We are all good. But here is the campsite, so let's pull in, make sure that we still got that thing attached to the trailer and it hasn't fallen. All right, so we gotta look for the dock, and then once we have looked for the dock, we're gonna look for the camper. But let me turn right here, and kind of do like a little U-turn so we can get this thing unloaded from our trailer. So now we just gotta back it up, and I think that is going to be perfect. Let me turn this thing off, and I think it's now time to go camping underwater. So let's get this thing unattached. So let me take this one off, let me take this chain off, let me take this strap off, and the last strap off, and now we should be ready to go inside the ocean. But before we do, let me open this up and then the bottom so I can get in, and then let me actually, you know what, I gotta open the back as well. Hold on. So just in case when we are ready to dive in the water, we can just have that open and ready to go. Look at that, that is freaking sick. Yo, there's even a ladder. Holy moly, this is pretty advanced. But let's go back. Let me close the bottom, let me sit on my chair, and oh my goodness, I kind of glitched. All right, we gotta turn this bad boy on, and let's make our way and find the underwater camper. So I don't know where the underwater camper actually is. I think, you know what, I don't see anything on this side, so we're gonna go on this side right here. But look at this thing. Yo, this thing is so sick. Imagine if there was fishes. That would that would be really fun. But this thing is actually pretty slow, I'm not gonna lie. Can we actually make this faster? Engine. Oh, we can. Let's add some turbochargers. Let's see if it actually goes faster. Oh, I think it goes slower. Never mind. Yeah, this is the fastest it can go. But let's go onto this little island right here. I feel like that would be a little bit of a shortcut if we go on here. And touchdown, we are now on the island, and this thing is a complete rocket on the island. And I don't remember this many trees being here. Wait a minute, is that the camper that we're gonna be going on? The underwater camper? No way. All right, I think we gotta try this out. All right, we are now in the ocean. We are back to floating and driving this thing here. By the way, you guys, this thing is super bright when it comes to its lights, because take a look at this. So this is the lights, and oh my goodness, you guys, it is so bright. But let me turn this off since we don't need it right now. And here we are. Here is the underwater camper. Let me actually kind of park like frontward so we can just dive in. So let me align this just like so, and carefully back this up a little bit, and let's throw this in park, turn it off, and let me just go to the back. And oh my goodness, it's kind of deep, you guys. Look at this. Yo, my hands are kind of shaking, I'm not gonna lie. We are going to jump into this cold water in 3, 2, and 1. Hold your breath, you guys. Oh my goodness, you guys, look at this. Oh my goodness, we're under the ocean. We are under the ocean. Holy moly, it is so cold. I wonder if there's any sharks down here. And look at this, the camper is right here. Hold on, let me open up the door and look at this. Yo, this is crazy. I am the first APM YouTuber to go camping underwater. So let's go in here. Oh my goodness, you guys. All right, let's go in here. Let me squeeze through here, and we are now inside the camper. Look at this. Oh my goodness, you guys, this is crazy. Make sure to like and subscribe if you guys are enjoying this video. So here is the dining table where we can eat our food underwater, and then we have the kitchen, we have the bed right here underwater, and then we have, I think, another room. Oh, this is the restroom. Yo, this is crazy. Wait, I kind of want to see how it looks like when I go to the restroom underwater. Let me go in the bathroom and look at this. Yo, this looks so funny and weird. What the heck? How about when I sleep? I want to take a look at this. Oh my goodness, when we sleep, we're gonna be sleeping underwater. We are literally gonna be sleeping with the freaking fishes. Let's get out of here and let's explore the area a little bit more. Look at this. Let me get on top of here. I gotta dry off for a little minute. This is how you actually dry off from the water. Actually, what time is it? It's about 5 p.m. It's getting pretty late actually. But look at this. The sun is starting to go down. Let me actually see how this looks underwater. Oh my goodness, you guys, hold your breath. Look at this. Oh my goodness. But let's start going in our camper. We gotta turn on the lights. So let me swim through just like so. And where are the lights actually? Okay, so there's lights right here. I don't know if it's working. And boom, there you go. We now have the lights inside the camper turned on. Look at this. We are underwater. I'm surprised that we still got the lights working actually. All right, let's see what time is it. Let me open up my door. I mean, I don't know if there's a point of even having a door. Anyways, let me go to the side and get out of here. And oh my goodness, you guys, look at the sunset. I kind of want to look at this. Oh, we have to admire the sunset. Let me quickly open this. Look at that. Yo, is this not cinematic? This is super amazing. This is probably one of the best trips I have ever gone in APM. But as you guys can see, it is now nighttime, which means we can go back in our camper. And I think we're gonna go to sleep. So I'm gonna catch you guys in the morning. Good morning, you guys. Oh my goodness, you guys, I forgot I was underwater. All right, let's open this up. Let's see if it's actually morning time. And look at that. What a beautiful sunrise. Dude, I think it's time for me to go home because I've been here in the ocean for far too long. But if you guys did enjoy this video of me going underwater and camping, make make sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace.